Gougane Barra, County Cork, in the heart of the Sheehy Mountains, nestled deep in the rugged landscape of County Cork, Ireland, lies a valley of unparalleled beauty and mystery, Gougane Barra. The locals call it the Rock Cleft of Barra, a name whispered through the ages, tied to the legend of Saint Finbar. Long ago, in the 6th century, Finbar sought solace from the world's distractions. In the middle of a serene lake, Saint Finbar found his sanctuary on a tiny island, where he built a modest monastery. He became a hermit on the small island at Loch Arrow and later at Gougane Barra. He preached the gospel throughout southern Ireland and founded many churches. He is said to have been led by an angel to the marshy mouth of the River Lee, where he founded his monastery. He is said to have performed many miracles, including when his hand became visibly radiant, causing him to wear a glove for the rest of his life. Among the ruins of Finbar's old monastery, he sought safety, offering Mass in secret to those brave enough to find their way to this hidden refuge. Surrounded by towering hills and the quiet murmur of the River Lee's origins, he carved out a life of contemplation and peace, establishing a site that would draw pilgrims and seekers for centuries to come. Either rises in the Sheehy Mountains on the western border of County Cork and flows eastwards through Cork, where it splits in two for a short distance, creating an island on which Cork's city centre is built. Pilgrims still come, following Saint Finbar's ancient path from Dromoleague, 35 kilometers away, drawn to the spiritual resonance of Gougane Barra. By the time of the 1700s, the valley's seclusion offered protection not only from the elements but from the oppressive forces that threatened the Catholic faith. During the harsh days of the penal laws, a lone priest, Denis O'Mahony, retreated here. Over time, the ruins became sacred ground, not just for prayer but for resistance. It was in the 19th century that the picturesque oratory we know today was built, standing proudly on the small island within the lake. Its richly decorated interior and the tranquil waters surrounding it make it one of the most cherished places for couples wishing to exchange vows, their love reflected in the stillness of the lake. Beyond its spiritual legacy, Gougane Barra transformed over the years. In 1938, the land saw the beginning of a reforestation effort, as the valley was reborn with forests of Sitka spruce, Japanese larch, and Scots pine. The forest park, now stretching over 138 hectares, invites visitors to explore its winding trails, where nature thrives, and the songs of birds echo through the trees. But the forest has not been without its trials. A new hotel was built with outstanding food and a cozy bar in 2014, a pathogen threatened its greenery, and the valley watched as 16,000 trees were felled, only to be replaced with native species, restoring its natural balance. Yet, as with all places of beauty, Gougane Barra's peace has been tested by modern demands. In 2021, a storm of controversy brewed as Wingleaf Limited sought to erect towering wind turbines in the valley, a project fiercely opposed by the local community. The hills, they believed, were no place for steel giants, for it would mar the very essence of Gougane Barra. The fight went to Cork County Council, where the community stood united, and victory seemed near when the council unanimously rejected the proposal. And Bord Pleanála, despite its inspectors' warnings, granted permission for the turbines. The winds of change blew over the valley, leaving many to wonder how long the harmony of Gougane Barra would last.
In the heart of the chain hill so far lies a place called Gougane Barra, where the river flows and whispers sing, a sacred lake where peace begins. Oh, Gougane Barra, where the waters shine, a quiet place through the test of time, with the saints and the trees standing tall. Your beauty calls, your beauty calls. Saint Finbar found his island home, built a place where souls could roam. Through the centuries your light still glows, in your hills where the River Lee flows. Oh, Gougane Barra, where the waters shine, a quiet place through the test of time. saints and the trees standing tall. Your beauty calls, your beauty calls. Oh, Gougane Barra, where the hotel is just fine. A quiet place where the meals are just divine. Where the staff treats you standing great and the Guinness is tall. Your beauty calls, your beauty calls. Underneath the ancient sky, winds of change may pass you by, but your spirit will remain in the valley, in the rain. Oh, Gougane Barra, where the waters shine. A quiet place through the test of time. With the saints and the trees standing tall. Your beauty calls, your beauty calls. Gougane Barra, land so pure, your story lives forever sure. In the stillness we hear your song. Gougane Barra, where we belong. Oh, Gougane Barra, where the hotel is just fine. A quiet place where the meals are just divine. Where the staff treats you standing great and the Guinness is tall. Your beauty calls, your beauty calls. Oh, beauty calls, your beauty calls.